You know the really hot one? Yeah, her name's
The
Chica.
one with the baldy eyes.
No, that's
The
not any.
bulbous eyes.
That's not any of them.
The one with the bulbous eyes.
That's none of them. Um, I'm talking about Chica. She's the one with the boobs.
Why are you laughing at the word boobs, Anna?
She's the one with the
She's the one
boobs.
with the boobs.
She's the one with the boobs.
She's the one with the titties.
Let me finish my sentence.
She's the one with the titties.
She's the one with the boobs.
She's the one with the titties.
Let me finish my sentence. She's the one with the boobs, and she's probably the least scary, even though a lot of people think that she's the scariest, and a lot of people get the mask of her. And they also cosplay as her and write really weird porn skits about her, but I only play Five Nights at Freddy's for the plot. And for Chica, I can't lie. I really do like Chica, and she's probably my favorite character, after the clown. Also the phone guy, but you've never played Five Nights at Freddy's if you've never noticed the glistening in Chica's eyeballs when you start singing her favorite song.
The glistening in her eyeballs. You start singing her favourite song. I never knew you felt that deeply about her.
Her favorite song is Sweet Caroline. And
I love that fucking song.
I love Sweet Caroline. I can't lie. My dad used to sing it to me when I got diagnosed. We don't talk about what I got diagnosed with though, because the way I got it. But I'm trying to talk about Five Nights at Freddy's here, and you.
Come here.
So, I think we should move off the topic of Chica. We've said enough about her, my favorite character. Now we're going to move on to
Chica Wika.
Bonnie. Oh, Bonnie.
So.
Bonnie is a bunny, but purple.
Saucy.
And I don't really like Bonnie. I'm all about Chica, but we're not talking about her. I don't really.
Enough, and everyone knows it.
No, Bonnie's a guy. And I'm not gay, so I really do like the concept of Bonnie. But Bonnie probably isn't the best character. Okay, she takes really long to move, or he takes really long to move from the spot. And he's also the least likely to give you that scare during the night. But he does have, he also doesn't have boobs. But neither does Freddy, and everybody likes Freddy. But that's because he sings Sweet Caroline for Chica. Okay, they're yellow now. But see, Bonnie does have really good guitar skills. But he can't play Sweet Caroline for Chica. So that's why Chica really doesn't like Bonnie.
Because his voice isn't as nice as Chica's.
Chica's not the singer. That's Freddy. I'm starting to think that you've never really played Five Nights at Freddy's, and I can recommend a few of their games for you. You can play it for free on something called primarygames.com. And Sister Location is really scary. It takes a lot of concentration. The first one, no, I think it's the third one? I haven't played it. I haven't played it in years, even though I'm probably their biggest fan. I don't remember all the names. But there's this one where you're stuck in the room and
remember the names.
Neither do you. So you see, I do remember the names. I just don't remember the order. It's been years. I was in the hospital with a disease. You can't. I played Five Nights at Freddy's as much as I could when I was in the hospital.
When I was out there, I tried my best to play catch up on all the games.
There's not many games, but you have to play it a couple of times to get used to it. You know, Sister Location, literally, you're just looking at a door to wait for Freddy to come and say hi.
Mhm.
And it's honestly probably my least favorite Five Nights at Freddy's game. Now, you're going to think I'm going to say I really like the OG Five Nights at Freddy's. But I'm not. My favorite Five Nights at Freddy's games
Anna,
is the
Anna, see,
newly
like, I'm
released
being
one.
serious, Anna. Anna,
And
like,
you
I'm
know
being
why? It's
serious
because
for a second.
you go through the vents,
Anna,
and you
I'm
don't get
being serious
scared
for a
in the
second.
vents
Why do you know
unless you
so much
shout.
about this game?
And
Anna, answer.
and when
Why do you know so? Anna, why do you know so much about this game?
and when Freddy gives you that scare, it's like, what is he doing there? He can't fit in the vents. He's a machine. So you come up with this theory, okay? Well, I came up with this theory. Maybe Freddy is actually a human. Hence the song is saying he was forced to take this role since 1987. I don't think Freddy wants to be this way. I think he was forced. Maybe by the old owners. This would make a lot of sense. Because Freddy's just a bear, and Bonnie's just a bunny, and Chica is a hot chicken.
I missed that. I'm sorry if that was funny.
um, see, I don't think you're actually listening to what I've got to say. Um, so I'm going to move on to the Five Nights at Freddy's songs because I think I've talked enough about the games and the characters. I haven't talked about the side characters, but I'll get onto that after the songs.
Okay, thanks for
They're
that.
not really side characters. I don't like to downgrade them.
Like side
They're all
characters or side characters? Are you saying?
side characters. They're all
Not
very
like
unique in their
Sly?
own way. Why would you share a quest with me when I'm talking about Five Nights at Freddy's?
Clearly, I'm fucking busy.
Okay, so the songs. I really like the first one. And people might say it's overrated and you're not a true fan if you prefer the first one. But I think all the other songs are basically just a copy of that one. They have the same sound, basically the same meaning. But just called Freddy Fazbear Song 3 and 2 instead of Five Nights at Freddy's Song 1. So that's probably the reason why I like the first one. I want to tell you some of my favorite lyrics from the first song.
Oh, please do.
It's probably I was forced to take this role, and from 1987. I've mentioned this a lot during my talk. And yeah, that's all I got to say about the songs. Don't really like the other ones. They basically have the same lyrics, just a different tune, but the same thing, and I don't really talk about that. So, next we're going to talk about the other characters I didn't talk about before. The first one is the clown. He's scary.
The clown? Oh, I presume he'd be scary.
Well, he's not a clown really. He's like a mask guy, and he sits in the corner of the set.
I thought I'm watching a video.
No. So the clown, he was a little boy who probably got molested by Freddy. But Freddy didn't want to do that. I told you he was forced to take that role.
So Freddy didn't want to be that?
Didn't want to do that.
He didn't want to do that?
Yeah.
How can you be sure?
Because he was forced to take that role.
How can you be sure he was forced?
Because of the song.
I know, but
And the books. I haven't talked about the books. I'll talk about that
Did
next.
he write the song personally?
Yes. That's why it's called Freddy Fazbear Song 1.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. See, this is really rich coming from someone who hasn't even played the first game.
This is really fucking rich.
Um, the other side character is Golden Freddy. He's really cool, but not as cool as the OG Freddy. I'm all about the OG. We're gonna talk about the books. I know there's a few books, and I'm illiterate, so I didn't read a lot of them. But
Me neither.
I did have the audiobook.
Did you?
Yeah, and you
Like
know,
the real audiobook or just
yes. Stop asking.
You sounded like that wee boy at the Umbrella Academy.
I don't know what that is.
Yes.
I only watch Five Nights at Freddy's videos on YouTube and listen to the books. The first book is basically just a recap of the first game. Same with the second book, but there's a special book that you probably haven't heard of. It's called Les Mis.
Les Mis is based on feminism.
And in that, Freddy was 2460. And he was dragging the boat. One day he decided, I'm gonna escape. No, yeah, sorry. He was in prison
What
for...
what does the French Revolution resemble?
How Freddy was forced to take that role.
About the French Revolution.
Yeah. In this case, Freddy is Hugh Jackman.
And okay, continue.
So he went to prison for taking bread.
Which actually represents what?
Taking bread.
Not that fucking deep.
And he finally escaped and found a church.
Freddy
And he
was
tried
okay.
Which is weird because he's an animatronic bear. But this is before he turned into the animatronic bear, mind you. This was before he was forced to take that role.
He turned into an animatronic bear. What kind of like disease is that?
That's not a disease.
Don't be so fucking disrespectful.
That's like going up to someone with a fake leg and going, what disease is that? It's not that,
Oh,
it's
wait.
just...
No, wait, what? You can't. That makes no sense.
So, when... In it...
Sorry, I'm not used to this many questions.
And Hugh, I mean, when
during one of my
Freddy... Shut
sermons.
up! When Freddy went to the priest gave him some bread and...
Shut up!
Gave him some bread. Hugh Jackman was like... Freddy was like, this is really yummy, but then he stole all the stuff.
I thought it was Freddy that stole the bread.
That's what I meant. But seeing the remake,
So,
it was Hugh Jackman who played Freddy.
Freddy stole the bread and then offered himself bread and went, well, I can't take this.
No. He went to the priest. He's not the priest. The priest is Chica. No, that's Bonnie. Sorry, the priest is Bonnie. Chica is the really mean guy. The girl who died because of some weird STD. This is actually in the Five Nights at Freddy's book, by the way. Basically, if you've seen Les Mis, you know what happens. That was Freddy. I think this is all I've really got to say about Five Nights at Freddy's.
Anna.
I really enjoy it.